All right, my city, it's that time again. A Big Mike's open mic. Excited to get this man on for the very first time who is here. Had to add a second show. First one sold out right away. So this Sunday, Comedy Works South at Landmark. Adam Carolla, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good now.
Good to see you, man. Welcome to the My City.
Thanks for having me.
We brought the awesome weather for you finally. I don't know if you know, this is the first time we've seen snow this entire winter and fall and everything. So we brought it for you.
I like it. I'm from North Hollywood originally. I'm from California. You know, I'm living in Malibu, so it's pretty much all fire for us.
Yeah.
We don't do a lot of snow.
Right.
But it'd be nice if we get a little snow to put the fire out.
It'd be nice, yes.
That would be awesome. So if I brought the snow, so be it.
That's usually the problem here. If it doesn't snow for a minute, somebody throws a cigarette and it just lights up. So we've been waiting for it. Fortunately, we got a little bit of snow here for this weekend. I mean, you're one of the first shows here at Comedy Works. Recently, obviously radio, you have a history with radio, not so much so that you got yourself on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for radio, man. Congratulations. That was earlier, kind of halfway through last year, right?
Yeah, we haven't done the celebration yet, but we're going to, I think on my birthday coming up this year.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So, finally, and on for radio, because you have to kind of pick a category, you know, and they don't have napping, which
that's
is
not
really,
on there?
But if they did, I would dominate.
Well, you're dominating this. You're the only name under radio. You're the only person that got nominated in 2025 in that format. Obviously,
I am
so much, but you have a history in radio.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, I'm not. It wouldn't be for films. You know, maybe a little TV or something in there. But I'm happy, and they put the little microphone on there, and then one day a hobo will defecate on it. So and then my kids can come see that.
Do you already know your block? Do you know your position, or will that be set up when you actually set up the day?
Well, I asked that I be underneath Donald Trump's.
Okay.
Because his gets busted up all the time, and then mine would be exposed.
He'll be magically revealed.
But I think a lot of people would be like, well, as long as we got the pickaxe out.
About every 3 months,
let's get Carolla,
your
too.
name pops up.
You know what,
everybody?
I just thought of this. I don't want to be that close to Trump because I think a lot of people with the sledgehammers would go, they'd be walking back, and they'd go, oh, let's get this douchebag, too, as long as we're here.
Who are we putting underneath you? Who are we putting under you? So who gets to pop their head in?
Well, okay, Heather Locklear would be one of the first people I'd like to. Oh, you're talking about the walk. I didn't know what you're talking about. We're talking about snow and who would I like under me. I don't know all the Hollywood talk, but yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, you were here, so your first show sold out. You're gonna be at Comedy Works South. What I find for people that have obviously at least been been on the road for so long, they feel a certain way when they see Comedy Works on the schedule. They see Denver. For you, when you see Denver, what's that mean for you, man?
Dread.
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 Just sadness.
Just out and out. Yeah, just, a wash of, like one of those commercials, for antidepressants. The beginning part where they're sitting alone, staring out of the window, enjoying the things they used to enjoy.
Are you somebody, obviously, since we are here, I mean, I think once you get past the 7th, you can't say Happy New Year anymore, but are you a resolutionist? Do you use that as a goal to do anything different or not really into that?
Yeah, I mean, I've had resolutions over the years. Let's see, in 99, I was going to ask more of my deodorant. Yeah. I've seen a lot of commercials where guys are really asking a lot, and I was just sort of not really that demanding
Some
in terms
vehicles,
of deodorant.
you realize
I want to go to a
job.
Subway in July and have a hot chick stand next to me, and I just put my arm up on the rail, but with confidence. You know what I mean? Those guys are asking a lot of their deodorant. I just sort of had a passive relationship with my deodorant, like it was there.
You were a single swiper.
Yes, I started demanding more.
Yep.
And that was good. And then I really started thinking about it this year, and I just sort of came down with everyone else needs to get their S together. You know what I mean? This wasn't so much
it's for everybody else. It's not for you.
Yeah, why is it always got to be for you?
I think it's way too we need to project out, resolutions for everybody.
Well, look, I could lose 11 pounds, big whoop.
Yeah.
Or everyone could get their ass together.
Yes.
And then we'd be living in a utopia.
So for you, kicking off this year, I mean, you were talking about because your shows are this Sunday. You're staying busy yesterday. You're working this weekend. Does this year, when you're on, because you obviously do your show, the Adam Carolla Show, you're doing your podcast, is that consistently on the road, or do you have to go back for that? Like when you're lining up your year, how your travel schedule do you wrap around that?
Well, we're doing it right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm interviewing you.
Oh.
I don't know if they told you.
Am I on the Adam Carolla show right now?
This is
Cool,
it.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, big disappointment for people that went from Louis C.K. to me.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
know.
No, it's a fast free fall.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of ear popping on the way down. Yeah, with Big Mike. Oh, look, a little variety, you know?
Yeah.
We need to change that screen, obviously.
We'll CGI that out.
Yeah, we'll get me up there.
Yeah.
I am back in my studio, and then I go out on the weekends and do some shows, and then it's right back to the studio.
Awesome. Well, this weekend, the first show already sold out. They added a second one. Every time we have somebody on, a comedian, we have them add a little question to this. It's only from comedians, so I would love if you could pick from this, and whatever the question is.
What kind of hat is this?
This is from JB Smoove, Lollygaggins hat. And he signed it. I was happy, but I was like, I'll add it to a comedian's hat.
Oh, so all right. I read this into the microphone.
Pretty please.
Michael Yo, who is the first comedian to believe in you and help you in your career or bring you on the road? That man's name is George Burns.
Oh, wow. We have a reaction out here.
You don't know who George Burns is?
I don't know.
Oh, man, it is sad. It's sad. Oh, the mighty George Burns. Oh, man, when he hears this, he's going to... Oh, no, wait, he's been dead for 41 years. You never heard of comedian George Burns?
I don't think so.
Give me that microphone.
George Burns.
Give me that mic. Sorry, I'm confiscating that microphone in the name of comedy.
George Burns.
Let's see. Gracie and Allen. Let's see. Smoked a cigar. Oh, God. Made some movies. Okay, hold on a second. Starred in a movie as God with who? John Denver.
John Denver.
Shame on you.
Colorado things there.
Shame on you for not knowing the one feature that John Denver was in that co-starred with George Burns.
I know who George Burns is. I thought you were joshing me that's who brought you on because there was laughter in the background.
He was 107 when he discovered me doing an open mic in Van Nuys, California. No, I'm going to say Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel discovered me, I would say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he got me into professional comedy.
And work with the Man Show and all that, and we kept that going. And so that's been a nice trek since then. Because when you go to your website talking about actually the Hollywood Walk of Fame, it's your journey to that. It's like, bam, it's not like just a regular bio. It's 20 plus years of how you got to this point, and that was one of the highlights on there.
Actually, Kimmel has a star on the Walk of Fame, and I'd like to be beneath his.
Okay.
But face down.
They're eventually going to run out of spaces, so they're going to have to start doubling up there. So could you add a question for lists that this would be a future comedian that could be pulling that it could be funny, serious, whatever you'd like to add to the comedy cab?
All right, so you need a question for Michael Yo?
It would be somebody in the future reaching into this hat, so it can be anybody.
So if Michael Yo reaches into this hat, that's what we're talking about?
It could be one of your questions if he grabs it.
I guess mine would be, Dear Michael, what's it like having a Korean mom?
Okay.
Is that what we're doing?
He may not be the one that grabs it.
Well, then I don't want to. I don't want to be a part of something that he's not going to participate in.
You want me to make? Well, next time
if you're
comes,
discriminating against Michael Yo because he's half Korean, then you know what? I don't. Michael Yo's a friend. Okay? And if you're going to discriminate, first of all, I wouldn't have agreed to have you on
my bad.
Or I wouldn't have agreed to do this show if I knew you were going to discriminate against Michael Yo. So if you don't mind.
Also a strong defender of radio as well, Michael Yo. So I feel like
he's a dear friend.
Wrong.
All right. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be a part of this. We're going to sit around and pick apart Michael Yo because of his heritage.
Sorry, I destroyed.
Well, I'm not going to be a part of it.
The Adam Carolla show.
And listen, I'm a racist, and I'm not going to be a part of it. Okay? Is this the door?
Adam, that's the way. Adam Carolla. That's it right over there. Adam Carolla, everybody. Sold out. First show. Get your tickets right now. Comedy Works South, comedyworks.com. Let's go.